Bad news for 80s rock fans in West Michigan. We're going to have to hold on to the hottest ticket in town for just a little while longer.
And that includes you.
Yes.
Who
Disappointed.
else? Who is crying now? Everyone. They were all working for the weekend, but you would agree it was a real heartbreaker when news came down that Journey, Pat Benatar, and Loverboy's concert at Van Andel Arena was postponed.
Yes.
Yeah, West Michigan was ready to greet the groups with open arms, but it's not going to happen. Journey singer Ariel Pineda has come down with a bad case of laryngitis and has been ordered by doctors to take a week off and rest his voice. Turns out he's not invincible after all, but don't stop believing. Promoters say the concert will be rescheduled for January or February, and you know they'll be all fired up to play for you. Your tickets will be good for whenever the show is held and the lights go down in Van Andel. Until then, pop on your Walkman and go running with the shadows of the night.
I counted 8.
9. I think there were 9 in there.
Oh, I must have missed
9
one then.
puns, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Well
for that
done.
one.
I wasn't sure you could get another one in. Oh, that's good stuff. Disappointing, and hopefully it is really. Hope they will reschedule it.
Well, we both saw Pat Benatar last year,
yeah, she was
and was
amazing.
great at Meyer Gardens. And from the people that I've talked to who have seen the show in other places, they said Loverboy was surprisingly good.
I know. Which I'm glad to hear that then, because I was going to probably skip that part. So
and the hardcore Journey fans are saying Steve Perry never would have got laryngitis.
No.
He
Maybe they could bring him in. All right, still ahead.
The Kent County Sheriff's Department is investigating a report of grave markers and headstones being damaged at a cemetery near Cedar Springs. It happened at the East Nelson Cemetery on 18 Mile Road in Nelson Township. Among the markers damaged were some belonging to military personnel. Law enforcement believe that the damage happened overnight between November 2nd and November 3rd. If you have any information on what may have happened, call the Kent County Sheriff's Department or Silent Observer. We will have more on this story coming up on Fox 17 News at 6. Breaking news tonight in the investigation into the death of a 4-year-old boy in Mount Pleasant. Months after his body was found burned and buried, his mother's boyfriend is now facing federal charges for killing little Carnell Chamberlain. This is exclusive video we first brought you this past summer. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tim Doty.
And I'm Michelle DeSelms. A federal grand jury in Bay City handed down a lengthy indictment today against Anthony Bennett. That Rick, a father on the east side of the state, protesting what he says was a high school lesson on pornography.
Stephen Werner says it started on Halloween when the Utica High School principal told his daughter she looked like a porn star. His daughter's 15, says she didn't know what that meant. So the dad says that Principal Janet Jones spelled it out for her. Now he's blasting the principal's words all around town on that trailer you can see right there. It says, "All men love porn." Werner says the costume was not racy. All his 15-year-old had to do was remove a couple of bows, and she was allowed to wear it in class. He also says the principal admitted to what she did and told Dad to get real. That didn't make him too happy.
I wanted people to be aware of what was going on as far as the parents, to see if we can get more advocates for situations like this. This is a form of bullying as far as I'm concerned, and us as parents need to be more apt to what bullying is and helping students out.
Werner says his daughter is now being bullied because of what he did. The school says there was a meeting regarding disciplinary actions, but Dad still wants a written apology. It's an event that helps our servicemen and women through music. Coming up, we're talking about Guitars for Vets, telling you how you can get involved. A Grand Rapids firefighter accused of rape has left the Kent County Jail and is being extradited to Pennsylvania to face charges. Lee Finlayson, who was named Firefighter of the Year back in April of 2011, is accused of forcing himself on a woman this past September. The woman's statement to police says that Finlayson was mad about an oil change when he stopped by her house and forced her to perform several sex acts. It goes on to allege that Finlayson then sent her a text message admitting his rape and cruelty to her. Grand Rapids Fire Department has not commented, saying the matter between the firefighter and the state of Pennsylvania. There's no word on a court date yet. Central Michigan University has posted an alert on its website informing everyone that a faculty member there has been suspended from duties and placed on leave after allegedly possessing child pornography. CMU says nobody on campus is in danger and add that they're cooperating with local authorities in the case. Right now, no names are being released. We will have more on this story as it develops. The Palisades nuclear plant is back online and operating after being briefly shut down due to a leak over the weekend. A leak in a steam valve was discovered on Sunday and caused the brief closure. When workers replaced the parts, they also repaired a leak in the water system that was found back in September. The plant, located near South Haven, has been shut down 8 times in the past 2 years and is considered one of the worst in the country, but an NRC spokesman says they have no safety concerns with this latest problem.
Suspect Tim.
Michelle, this is disturbing stuff. CMU police say it started when William Merrill called the school's IT team in to take a look at his computer. He says it wasn't accessing the internet and thought there might be a problem. According to an affidavit we obtained, the school had done that on purpose. They pulled the machine offline after seeing a large spike in usage, thinking there might be a virus on it. Well, after Merrill asked for help, they took a look and found 3 videos featuring children and sexual abuse. Authorities say Merrill admitted to downloading the videos while on campus, but claimed he didn't have any more. Police didn't buy that, and they searched his office and his home. It was there that they found more than 30 CDs featuring tens of thousands of images of kids being sexually abused. Merrill was arrested and is expected to be charged with possessing child sexually abusive material, distributing or promoting child sexually abusive material, and 2 counts of using a computer to commit a crime. Merrill was also charged with a misdemeanor after police found a switchblade in his desk. Merrill is 58 years old. He is married. University Bio says the professor specializes in the internet, including censorship of the internet and impact of children on advertising in society. He's been suspended with pay while the investigation unfolds. Tonight we've learned that he hasn't been arraigned yet because he's in the hospital. A reason for his hospitalization was not given. Live in the newsroom, Tim Doty, Fox 17 News. They help people in need find homes. Now, Habitat for Humanity is dealing with a major fire damage to one of their buildings in Battle Creek. Call came into the Calhoun County Sheriff's Department just before 1 p.m. on Sunday. When crews arrived on the scene, flames were coming out of the roof. It took them 2 hours to get the blaze under control, and Habitat workers say much of the damage was done to the shipping dock of the restore. That's where donations come in. And they tell us that TVs, appliances, furniture, and more were in the area, as well as a kitchen and a dorm for volunteers.
Habitat is been a very major player in this community. It's helped a lot of people. It's kind of sad to see what's happened here.
Over the past 2 decades, Habitat for Humanity says they've built more than 120 houses in Battle Creek. For the time being, they're going to operate out of another building nearby. Tonight, crews are still investigating the cause of the fire.